Hi everyone, my name's Alison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Libra. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So this is good for all placements of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. All right, and stick around for the end. I have a few announcements. All right, so I have cleansed, shuffled, and meditated, and I have asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards for Libra. All right, let's see what the universe wants to tell Libra today. High Priestess. We've got the Queen of Cups. We've got the Ten of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. We have the Three of Cups for your opportunity, the King of Cups. For your challenge, the King of Wands, a lot of court cards. Wow. Okay, so let's take a look around the room really quick. All right, so for the major arcana, we've only got the one, the High Priestess, and that's the very first card that was pulled. That's your recent past. Okay, a lot of court cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 court cards. Okay, it felt like more. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to start with your overall energy first. So the first card out is the High Priestess, and I'll get clarifiers as we go. This is telling me that you were really in touch with your intuition. You're in touch with, I feel, a dream state. So I feel that whether you're getting divine downloads from your ancestors, from Spirit, I feel that a lot of stuff is processing in the night when you're sleeping, or if you're taking a nap during the day. There's a lot that's going on for you. I feel like you're getting upgrades. I feel like a lot of things are coming in for you right now. It's not just restorative. I feel that you're being opened up. Whether you're aware of it or not, I feel you are being opened. And this is allowing you to really expand what it is that you're offering. And by offering, I mean what it is that you are able to open out into, not just yourself and your consciousness, but out into the world itself and the environment. It's a very expansive feeling. I feel that that you are pushing out, I feel like you are pushing out a type of consciousness right now, and it's hard to describe. I can see it. You're just kind of pushing it out there. Not in a negative way, not in an aggressive way. It's just, it's like you're open, you've been upgraded, and now it's kind of going out. So like picture yourself having that personal space bubble around you. Let's say it's 10 feet in any direction. Well, now you're kind of pushing it out a little farther. Let's say you're going to 20 feet, 25 feet. It's that kind of feeling and energy. You're just pushing it out a little bit farther. It's very interesting, the visions I'm being shown for that. That's your recent past, and like I said, we'll get clarifiers in a minute. Your present energy is this Queen of Cups. So I don't know where the light came from all of a sudden, but it's Florida. Anyway, so here's the Queen of Cups. This is about you really exploring, again, your intuition. That's something that's really coming up. It's about you not just trusting your intuition, but you're exploring it. I think you are curious as to where this is coming from. You know, the inner voice coming from source, spirit guides. I think that there's something about that you're really looking into. You have a lot of curiosity about that right now. You're enjoying this moment. You're enjoying this time in your life. I think that, again, this is allowing you to expand your heart right now to the people you love, the people that you're resonating with, your friends, family, pets. So I think that this is another energy that if people are not resonating with you, they're just dropping off to the side. This is you really choosing you. This is where you know that you are worthy and deserving of love, and that you also give love. And that's a beautiful energy that's coming through. Then the last card in the guidance and advice, or not guidance advice, excuse me, in your near future, sorry, is the Ten of Swords. And again, this is where things are just leaving you. These are natural completions. This is swords, so we're talking about thoughts, words, and ideas, but this can also be people. You know, maybe someone that has a certain philosophy is no longer resonating with you anymore. Maybe you used to have conversations with someone and they're kind of empty now. you kind of both have moved on. You're both going in different directions, whereas before you were kind of going down a similar path. There's a divergence. It's that kind of energy, but this could be old versions of you, that you're not that person anymore, and you're kind of leaving that behind like a snake sheds its skin. Excuse me, I don't know what's going on today. My office is a little strange today, I guess. But this is about you really being able to move beyond that. It might be exhausting, it might be a little frustrating, but it's just a necessary process that you're going through. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. It's a blessing in disguise, even if it doesn't feel good in the moment. All right. All right, let's get some clarifiers. We have the Hanged Man, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, the wheel turns in your favor, and the Devil card. So I saw both of those cards when I was shuffling, I just want to say, and they showed themselves. With the Chariot, we have the Empress and the Six of Swords. So when we're looking at this High Priestess energy in your recent past, it is being clarified by the Hanged Man and the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. This is talking about you getting a different perspective. Like I said, I feel like your consciousness is expanding. Your awareness is expanding also, but you're pushing it out into the world. That is being clarified by a new way of looking at things with this Hanged Man. You're getting a different perspective. You are taking a time out to gain that perspective. I think that, again, I think that you are trying to figure out where it's coming from, how this upgrade happened. I think that you are just full of questions and you're looking for the answers right now, and you're taking that time out for yourself. Maybe you are doing this in meditation to try and gain insight and answers. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel's turning in your favor, Libra. This is your recent past. This is telling me that these upgrades and what has happened to your consciousness is luck and right timing. This is something that's in alignment with your path, with what it is that is happening with you right now. There's something about that. Maybe it's going to allow you to make more choices, choose different people, have a higher consciousness or an elevated consciousness in the sense of you're more intuitive, you are more insightful into things. It's not just that you are functioning here and you feel really good about yourself. You're able to see into things with a little more clarity. Because when we look at your present energy, this is about you being worthy and deserving. This is about you getting in touch with your intuition and your heart. But it's being clarified by the Devil and the Chariot. So the Devil can be Capricorn energy at times, right? But this has a different feel today. This is talking about you having a lot of unhealthy things around you. People, places, things, ideas, habits. So this tells me that there is something that you have a push-pull with while you're striving for this higher consciousness, and that really is the direction you were trying to go in. You do have a lot of distractions, a lot of negativity around you. A lot of toxicity around you, bad habits. I just feel that that's something that you're struggling with right now, and it's something that I was going to say it's a necessary evil, but I don't know if I'd say necessary, but it's something you're having to go through to gain that as part of a learning experience. So it could be where, you know, maybe someone eats sugar all the time. They have an ice cream every night. They pack on weight. They're not healthy. They don't feel good. That's something that they have to go through to teach themselves that, you know what, sugar isn't the best item for them, or that it's just not healthy, or whatever it is, whatever the lesson is that they need to learn. Not the best example, but I'm just trying to think of something that can kind of affect everybody. You know, maybe it's just one of those things where it's just something you need to learn from. Nobody else can tell you. And the Chariot, this tells me that you have a lot of success coming in right now. I think you're moving in that direction, but I don't feel that it's fast. The Chariot can be a very fast, forward-moving car, and that's because the Devil is holding you back. So I feel that you want to rush forward, but you're unable to because you have a lot of unhealthy things around you right now. When that unhealthy Devil-type energy leaves, yes, you can charge forward, but at that time, we would have to pull more cards and see what they're saying at that moment in time. But right now, This is that push-pull energy I was talking about. Then we get into your near future. And this is when these things are coming to an end. So maybe you've conquered some of those things, because we have the Empress and we have the Six of Swords. So the Empress is about living life with ease, going towards your idealized life, where you're trying to make things easy. And she is all four queens put together, having that inward focus, whereas the King's focused outward. So this Empress is talking about things are becoming very easy. And I think it's because you've released a lot of things, and that could be tied to that Devil energy too. You've released some toxicity. Have you released everything? That's up to you, you know, but I think you're making an effort to release that, because you are traveling, right? You're literally leaving it behind, is what I think, is that the Devil energy is here. We've got some troubled water there. You're going on to calmer shores. Maybe you are leaving that Devil type toxicity behind you, drama, strife, anything that might be related to that. Because again, that Devil can represent a person, place, thing, an idea, bad habits, things that you're stuck in a rut, maybe illusions that you might have in something. You think it's really healthy and it's not. You really like it. You're willing to sacrifice some area of your life because you prefer this over something else that maybe is healthier. But then something rears its head and you realize, you know what, maybe I was wrong and I need to now reevaluate what I've chosen. And that's okay, right? That's the energy that's coming up. And then we've got this where you're literally transitioning away. Some of you could literally be moving, and it could literally be that you have to pick up and move physically from your situation to get away from that energy, right? That's something that's coming in. And you're leaving it behind you. They don't even have that emotional baggage. They're leaving it behind. No baggage is on that boat. I love it. So that is your current energy, Libra. If this sounds like something you're going through, then this is your reading. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. 3 cards, and I'll get clarifiers. We've got the Knight of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Cups. So this is really telling me that, again, this is you following your heart. Spirit is saying, follow your heart, trust your intuition. Get creative about how you want to live your life and watch what unfolds for you. You've got that consciousness that's going out. Be creative with it. Be lighthearted. Follow your heart. Trust your intuition. Then we have the 2 of Pentacles. This is about you being grounded, stable, and secure. This is your consciousness, and this is your subconscious. There might be something here that's it's a type of self-sabotaging type energy. This is about you dealing with that in a way. This is about you being aware that it's there and having to reprogram the brain so that you don't have this self-sabotaging type energy show itself. Because I think you're really trying to work towards something and manifest something in for yourself. Sometimes the subconscious can rear its head, its ugly head in this case, and to try and sabotage you. See, that's your subconscious, this is your conscious. Because right here, you're trying to be grounded, stable, and secure, but it's showing itself. Then we have the 3 of Cups. This is about you celebrating with other people. This is about you benefiting from the company of other people in your life right now. Celebrating anything. The fact that it's Tuesday, you know, call your friends and go out. This could be friends, family, strangers. Maybe it's a hobby group that you belong to. Whatever it is, it's just about you celebrating life in general, raising your vibration, having a good time. Not everything is work and serious. It's about having a good time and enjoying this beautiful life. All right, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. We have the Hierophant, the 4 of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the World card, the Queen of Cups, who's now here twice, and the King of Swords. All right, so when we're looking at this Knight of Cups type energy, it is being clarified by the Hierophant and the 4 of Swords. So as you're following your heart, this is telling me that, again, you've got this intermediary, right? He is the priest, the Hierophant. So he is the intermediary between Spirit and his disciples. This is telling me that when you've got the High Priestess right above it and the Hanged Man, that this is you figuring out what it is that you want to do with these divine downloads. Spirit is saying you use your heart, use your creativity, and be aware you've got these downloads coming in, that they are blessings. And be aware of these blessings. You've got 2 blessings now in this reading so far. You've got blessings in disguise as these things are coming to an end. And you've got blessings that are coming in from source, from spirit, from your ancestors. I believe these are coming in loud and clear for you. I think that there comes a point where you acknowledge that and you feel it and you see it. The 4 of Swords, this is you. Oh, here's a 3rd card of blessings. This is you going within for answers. There's a blessing sign being made right here. Again, more blessings are coming in for you, Libra. I think this is really an eye-opener for you. This is truth time for you. This is getting in touch with what is coming in for you in the direction in life that you're meant to go in. Right? This is you choosing your life path. This is you spending some time doing that. But this is also you resting and recovering. When you're getting these downloads from source and you're being upgraded, you do need to take some time to let it process, let it integrate into your body. And that means you might need to take more naps. Maybe you need to sleep more and think about what's going on, or not think. Maybe you overthink. Maybe it's a way for you to just take a break and relax and then come at it again, right? Maybe go out and have a good time and not think about it all the time. You know, use your discernment and see what works best for you in your life. But I think that this is really coming in loud and clear. That is awesome to have all of those divine downloads. I love that for you. Then we've got the 2 of Pentacles, being grounded, stable, secure. Now that's your conscious, right? We still have the subconscious under here, that self-sabotaging type energy. So that does need to be addressed, because we've got this beautiful gift and blessing from the universe and new beginning, like all aces are. The Ace of Pentacles, a golden opportunity for you coming in. And the World card. This is you stepping through this portal into the next stage of your life. It's a culmination of one chapter and the beginning of another as you go on to back to the Fool to circle back. But this Ace came out first. You're being offered a golden opportunity in the 3D. That's going to be in relationships, whether they're romantic or platonic, getting a new pet, having a child. It's also going to be in work and career, education, retirement. You're looking at your health, your finances, travel, location, relocation, housing, everything in the 3D, and so much more. This is you having a golden opportunity. Stepping into the world. This, again, it's the culmination of one chapter as another chapter is opening up. So as one door closes, another one is opening. And you definitely have this in the near future. Doors are coming to an end. But this is a blessing in disguise, because all these new ones are coming your way. So that is part of the guidance and advice from Spirit. So kind of keep your eyes open for these new opportunities. Then we have this beautiful 3 of Cups. This is about celebrating. And it's being clarified by the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords. And I just want to show you, this is in your present energy. So let me show you. Same card, different deck, Queen of Cups. So this 3 of Cups, though, is being clarified by the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords. So as you're celebrating, again, it's to go within, follow your heart. Celebrate on an authentic, I think an authentic way where you feel a lot of integrity going on in your life. This is you having that self-love and self-care and loving the people that are around you, friends, family, co-workers, whoever it is that you choose to spend your time with. It's really about you elevating that. And I think that with that type of celebration that you really benefit, and so does everybody else. I think that these are the beautiful memories that life is made of, but this is enriching those connections. We also have this King of Swords. This is a king that's telling you to have some truth. This is a king that's been hurt a few times, okay? This king can be a little cynical when he's looking for truth and looking at relationships. This king is really taking in all of the information. He's doing this from a place of evaluation, taking this information in, synthesizing it, and making the best possible decision that he can. It's transformational. And I think with that Queen of Cups, Queen of Love, and then that King of Swords, it's allowing you to use your heart and your mind in a very beautiful manner. Your heart is here, and that's that beautiful inward focus of the Queen. And the King looks outward. So while you have that beauty in your heart, you're also looking at your relationship to your environment, the people around you, and the world. So you are expanding that out, and that seems to be a theme here. You're very expansive right now. That is the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. So your opportunity is the King of Cups, a lot of cup energy. So far we have this Knight, we have the Queen twice, and the King. So we're looking at this King of Cups. He's asking you to go below the surface in your emotions, to dive deep. You're exploring your emotions on a very deep level right now. That's your opportunity. So it's really getting to know yourself in that manner. Then we look at your challenge. Your challenge is another king. It's the King of Wands. So is your challenge impossible? No. The challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it to achieve it. And when you do, it's very rewarding. So the challenge position is for you to self-actualize. Everything you have is inside you. All that internal drive, that spark, that intense will to power, that will to succeed, everything is inside you, that creativity. This is you taking action, going towards your goal, whatever your eye on the prize is. Now it's in the challenge position. That means maybe you're having a hard time accessing that energy or seeing a goal right now. Maybe you're being distracted, you're looking in a different direction, or you have so much on your plate you're not able to see it. So let's see what the universe has to say. Because the wheel is spinning in your favor, but it's also in your recent past. Okay, we have Two of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Hermit. And the Two of Cups. All right, so let's look at your opportunity, which is this King of Cups. You have an opportunity to go below the surface right now of your emotions, explore them very deeply, being clarified by the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. Again, another gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning. This is your second ace. We have the Ace of Pentacles and now the Ace of Swords. This is you with this Two of Pentacles being grounded, stable, secure, and having a good time. So while you're exploring your emotions very deeply, you're not letting it get the better of you and ripping your emotions maybe in a manner where maybe it's over the top. You're really grounded as you're looking at it. You're being very rational as you're looking at your emotions, right? You're not letting them pull you in one way or the other. You're really going deep and you're staying balanced as you do that. You're going in there for truth. You're really looking for truth. How do you feel right now? Who are you right now, right? See, I feel like you're asking these questions like, there are a lot of existential questions. Who am I right here, right now? What does make me happy? What do I love? Because you're exploring your emotions. What do I not like? I don't want to use the word hate, but what do you not like in your life right now? You're looking at everything. You know, what's your relationship like with your friends, your family, your coworkers, your job? Do you like the direction your life is going in right now? How about your health and your finances? You're exploring it not just on an intellectual level, but you're looking for your emotions and you're looking for truth in the emotions. You don't want to fool yourself. You're looking for that type of clarity. You're looking to have this aha moment, this epiphany. So you're asking yourself all of those big questions. What is your relationship to that right now? That is your opportunity. That's huge and that's powerful, and that will give you a lot of insight into how to make decisions in your life moving forward. Okay, so that's your opportunity. Your challenge is to tap into this King of Wands energy, and that's being clarified by the Hermit and the Two of Cups. So if you're having a hard time tapping into it because it's in the challenge position, I think it's because you need to go within, which is exactly what that King of Cups is having you do, but that's focused on just emotions. This is going in for all enlightenment. I think you're taking a big review of everything in your life right now. You're going within. Maybe you're choosing not to share things with other people around you. Maybe, you know, maybe with your partner, your kids, your family, your friends. You're kind of keeping it to yourself right now. You're going within. You've got some things you want to think about. And then when you figure out the answers, when you have those clues, those answers that you're looking for, then you can shine your enlightenment outside and share it with everybody. But right now, I think you're going within. We have this Two of Cups. Beautiful energy. This is you following your heart. This is you reaching out for another, I feel like a relationship. I feel like it's a relationship where it's going to be friends, family, or a professional type relationship. I feel that there's something that you are reaching for. You want this expansiveness that's happening in this reading, but you're looking for it with people too. I don't feel that it's not as abstract as some of these concepts might be. This is you really wanting that human contact, really wanting someone that even if they're different than you, maybe they have a different perspective, you're still looking to have that type of friendship or that type of relationship with someone. So I think for you to be able to self-actualize like that, to tap into that, it comes from going within and seeing the types of people that you want to align with. And I think it's pretty powerful. And I think when you do, you self-actualize. Wow, that is your opportunity and that is your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. All right, Libra, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. You know I'm getting ready to travel. I'm headed to Canada, and then I'm going to Scotland and Scandinavia on a second trip. Of course, I'm only going to go when it's cooler. I'm not going in the heat of summer, but let me know where you're watching from. And I will be on, people keep asking, I will be on the eastern coast of Canada. I'll definitely be going to Niagara Falls. I know that for a fact. And probably Nova Scotia. And then on the eastern side of the Canadian continent, okay, on the country. So definitely look for that. I'll know more as the dates get closer. I'll see what's available and where my clients are, because I'm definitely going to go up there and meet people in person. Also, just a reminder too that I have a membership on YouTube that you can join. It's a great way to be part of this awesome community and to support the channel if that's something you'd like to do. Definitely check it out on the videos. And then I go live 3 days a week if you don't know. Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Thursday in the morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then on Friday in the evening, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. It's a lot of fun. If you've never seen me go live, go back and watch a previous episode to get an idea what it's like. If you'd like to submit a question, people do it live or in advance. It depends, because we're all in different time zones. So if you do it in advance, it's PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, and just include your question. All that information is in the description below. If you want to do it live, it's PayPal, Venmo, Stripe, and SuperChat. Just note, SuperChat is a little more expensive because YouTube takes 40%. All right, that being said, definitely check it out. It's a lot of fun. You can also visit my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. Again, link is in the description below. There you can book a personal reading with me, a missing person consultation, sign up for the free newsletter. You can also check out the Learning Center, and that's where my 5-week manifestation masterclass is. The next one is coming out on August 5th. If that is something you're interested in, definitely sign up. Early bird pricing is now. You can also see the tarot class will be posted there. It is not there now. I normally teach it live in March and October, and it always sells out. And people have been saying, you know, I'm in different time zones, or I would need to go at my own pace. So that is coming. I'm going to be uploading that the end of July, beginning of August. I'm filming now, and then that will be ready to go. I also do one-on-one tarot, manifestation, raising your vibration, if that's something you need help with. And check out Alison's picks. Those are my affiliate links. And I also do the occasional interview, so you can go ahead and check it out. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.